For more insight on the story, I'm joined by VOA Swahili reporter Bwire. Kenneth, welcome to Africa 54.
Thank you.
First of all, what's the genesis of this crisis?
For a long time, Esther, Tanzania government has been trying all efforts to do a conservation in Serengeti National Park. Serengeti National Park is Tanzania's biggest tourism earner every year. And this is now the time the President Samia Suluhu Hassan feels it is the right time to push out the Maasai from 15,000 kilometers square of land in the Serengeti, Ngorongoro area and Loliondo area, so that this farm can be given to a private investor from United Arab Emirates in the name of Otalo. Has been mentioned several times with the international media organizations and international farms. Otalo is supposed to be given the area for conservation so that to prevent the Maasai encroaching, that's the word they use, into the area that has already been designated for this private farm for elite hunting and tourism activities.
Well, commercial hunting, rather, in this case. But now rights groups are very concerned about this because Tanzania's action, the government's action, is going to put more than 70,000 indigenous Maasai from their ancestral land to go somewhere else. Do we even know whether there are any reparations? Where are they going?
Now, there are two areas in Serengeti, the Loliondo and the Ngorongoro. In Loliondo area, the information coming out is not very clear. It is one-sided. It's only the government saying that we are moving these people to Tanga area, which is about 600 kilometers away from their ancestral land. These are the people who have been living in huts all through. Their life is about nomadic pastoralism. They are not into elite kind of livelihood. They are not into modern kind of livelihood. So the Tanzania government says, yes, we have given you new homes. We need to move you voluntarily, though there is no a chance for you to decide to remain, though they say voluntarily. So the government is saying they are willing to move. Wow. We have sat with them and they have accepted to move. Though those ones who talk to the media freely, they say, no, we have been told we must move because of conservation.
Now, you and I know the pastoralists, they move with their cows. You're taking them to some cities. How are they going to move around with their cows? However, the neighboring Kenya lawmakers, some of them from the Maasai community from Kenya, are now taking steps to go to the ICJ, as well as, trying to fight for the Maasai in Tanzania. Is there any reaction so far about this?
Now, this is the Loliondo side, where the only demarcation is about just concrete made, which separates between Kenya and Tanzania. Now, the Maasai in Loliondo area, they're able to speak out. When the Tanzanian authorities went to demarcate the land, they resisted. After resisting, clashes broke out. That was on June 9th and 10th. When they broke up, several were injured, gunshots were fired, tear gas was used. So they had to run to the nearest place where they can get refuge. That's now into Kenya. Now, Maasai in Kenya say, we are Maasai, irrespective where you're born in Tanzania or you're born in Kenya or in another country. So they are moving in using their lead lawyer, Martin Kamwaro, to present a case at the International Criminal Justice. Now, there was a case at Arusha-based East African Court in Arusha, which was supposed to be decided by 22nd of this month. It has been postponed until further notice. So the Kamwaro and the group of the Maasai in Kenya, who are so vocal now, speaking out, what they're calling injustice and forced eviction, now want to move to ICJ to present a case of human rights violations. That, listen, these people cannot live a modern life. You are forcing them to live. These people only know how to take care of the cattle. The cattle cannot be in a modern kind of lifestyle.
Right, Ken. We follow up that story. I know you're on top of it, but thank you very much for your insight.